ends the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And he's got Miller. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
We got three.
And the Bears first down.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch the slant.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Trubisky to throw again. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front.
And the pressure gets to him again. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Check safety. 18.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Ooh.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it.
Alert. Move. Watch the shoot. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They'll try and throw for him with Trubisky. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Partners, switching gears for a second, a really cool moment on Sunday night when Clay Matthews, former Browns linebacker, was inducted into Cleveland's Ring of Honor. And, of course, his son Clay was playing for the opposite team that night. It was a really neat moment.
Fantastic moment. And it's Clay 2 and Clay 3, correct?
Yes.
Dad is 2, son who's playing for the Rams now is 3. When he popped out there to see the rest of the family, all of them wearing the 57 jersey that Clay II wore with such distinction for Cleveland.
No, man.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Hey, on that comeback route, they won't let it turn around, Tan.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love
In
the way
practice,
that
they
you're
turn
smart
around
like
fast,
the
but in the game, they
athleticism,
don't turn
because
around.
you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On second down, Gabbert again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Rashawn Perriman. Incomplete. Brings up third down and
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yep. Bravo.
From the shotgun, it's Gabbert. He's going to look deep for Perriman.
Oh, my.
That'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
intended for Rashawn Perriman. Incomplete.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. Fielded just inside the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He runs. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Green, triple C.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
All day, all day, all day.
Buccaneers. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Wait. Right there. Check Mike. Watch the ship. Let's go.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He was brought down by Buster Screen.
Watch out. Hey, let's get
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Winston. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first down, it's Jones, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Buster Skrine is able to bring him down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll go again to Jones. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Check curls. Flip it. Right over there.
Here's Winston.
Pick me up. Here we go.
And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So on fourth down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing on second and 8. Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First down, a run with Cohen. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Quick there. 18. Back. Red, up. Underthrow.
They try again with Cohen. And he's got some space here. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 51 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Hey, alert 3.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Taylor Gabriel there to make the grab, and the Bears have retaken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
Now, I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Winston now. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
58, right over there, right over there.
From the gun, Winston.
Pick it up, defense, let's go.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Big series, right? Easy. 58, boys, 58, Mike. Silver. Let's go.
To the air again with Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Let's set it easy.
What up, bro?
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right? Easy.
Nah, he battling.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And
Oh my
throw
God,
there
had it
gonna
1st
be
down.
incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
Go
But
for
if
it
there's a
on 4th
time to
down.
force it, he felt like he needed to
I
make a
ain't got to
play,
do it,
right?
but I'm
Yeah,
going to do it.
exactly right.
They
3rd
cheated. I
down,
had
you
to
got to
throw
try
right
and
there.
find
Don't make me throw it
something.
wide.
There's nothing available there for him.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Easy. 58 to Mike. No chance. Let's go.
The Bucs go for it. It's Winston. He's got Evans. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Winston now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line.
How you set up that close halfback wheel?
A 2-yard loss on the play.
How you set up the close halfback wheel?
At the 31-yard line.
Cover 3.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And he
he
rifles
overthrew the
one
ball.
incomplete.
See if I
By
don't
the
make
way, I
that.
got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our
The running
on-air
back in the flex.
commentary
You
here.
wide
I
open.
mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual
I know.
for you.
My
Trying to
bad.
You
lose.
run a
So I'm playing
really
the
tight
bad.
ship.
Mike.
What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete
Try it
pass, I'm
again.
going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Jameis to throw it. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
Okay. Same play.
Winston to throw for it on 4. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, Winston. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Roquan Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Stupid, man. I had 2 chances to move the ball up.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, defense. Who we got?
Now Winston on 4th down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Levante David in on the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. You got the slim lead late in the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards there on a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got you. 58 to Mike. 58.
On play action, Winston. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Hold on defense right here, fella.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Bears 14.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
The Bears take over.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your secret.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And they'll start with great field position.
Good job, Lux. Good job, man. Try to cheat me the whole game. Well, let me get nothing.
This magic with the game, we ball out, it can get tragic.